Here is the number one reason why everybody should have a side hustle or at least a freelance project on the side at all times. My name is Bruce Rule, and I'm a writer and editor, and I help a wide range of clients with their communications, either social media, reports, articles, whatever they need, speeches. And I've recently published a book called Heartfelt Goodbye, How to Write and Deliver the Eulogy Your Loved One Deserves. And I got some disheartening news last month, but it was a reminder of why everybody, no matter how secure they think their job is, should have a side hustle or a freelance project on the side. My former company laid off about 20 people last month. The company said less than 20 people, so who knows how many. And some of them had been there a long time, more than 20 years. I know. I didn't know everybody, but I knew some of them. And the company just put out a message that they thought was reassuring to the staff. But I would have taken it in the opposite direction, in that the company said, this has nothing to do with the company's performance. It's just a change in priorities. We just shifted our priorities, that's all. Think about that. These people who got pushed out had been working at this company for years, some of them more than 20 years. They show up one day, management just said, this has nothing to do with you. We just decided we wanted to do something else. Sorry, bye. That's it. You're done. It was crazy. It's crazy, And it goes to show you that no matter what you think, no job is secure if you're just working for somebody else. Some manager somewhere might decide that your position could be better filled elsewhere, better filled by somebody else, maybe somebody cheaper, right? So that's why I advise my sons, even though they're going to have jobs, think about having something on the side. Think about developing some sort of side hustle. If nothing else, think about being in a position where you could do a side hustle if you needed to. And, when I was working, I sort of knew I was on that bubble. They were very much sending signals to me that I was not going to be there long term. So my contract prevented me from doing any sort of freelance work in my field. So what I did was I started a little online business selling mostly vintage books, old antique books. And I cleared it with HR. I actually went to HR and said to them, look, I'm doing this on the side. I know I'm not allowed to do anything that has to do with, what the industry does. But this is okay, right? And I got HR's permission. And that was important because I didn't want to get fired for doing something I wasn't supposed to be doing. And even though it never brought in all that much money, when I was pushed out, I had something coming in. I had some money coming in, and more importantly, I had something productive to do. I didn't just sit and wallow. I didn't just sit and worry about getting another job. I just built my other business a little bit more until I was able to get my freelance going. The other thing that I did, and that you should be doing, is I was very, very good about putting together a network before I needed it. I was always on LinkedIn. I tried to connect with every single person in the company ahead of time. I asked for recommendations to put on my LinkedIn page regularly so that I already had recommendations. I already had references in hand. Anybody I talked to, anybody I met, I would go on LinkedIn, see if they're on LinkedIn. I would send them a connection. Hey, great talking to you the other day. I think we should be connected. So when I finally got pushed out, I had my side hustle going, and I had a network of people that I was able to reach out to and say, hey, look, I'm available for some freelance. What do you got going on? Can you help? let me know. And I was able to rapidly build up to where I was doing fine because I knew my job wasn't secure. Now, not everybody gets those signals ahead of time. As those 20 people found out last month, management could just change your mind to get rid of you. That's why I say right now, you should be thinking about having a side hustle, having some sort of freelance thing going on that can bring in some money and be productive. God forbid you get pushed out of your company. What do you think? Does that make sense? Please comment down below, like and share this video because I really think it's important for everybody to understand you're not safe anymore. No company is going to keep you if they decide it makes sense to get rid of you. That's the unfortunate truth. There's no loyalty anymore. And subscribe because I put this out, a little tip out every week, and I think it's helpful, especially for people who are considering doing freelance. And until next week, take care.